dose of news and updates. I am Busola, your host, and joining me in the studio are
Steven.
and Bella. Okay, now we take today's story from Vanguard and Punch newspaper. Today's top story from Punch. Federal government spent 19 billion naira on presidential planes in 15 months, says reports. At least 19.43 billion naira was spent on the maintenance and operation of the presidential air fleet from July 2023 to September 2024. Checked by our correspondent on Governor Spend, a civic tech platform that track and analyze the federal government spending showed that for 2024, the payout amount to 13.55 billion naira, representing 66% of the allocation for the fleet in 2024 fiscal year. Like 19 billion naira in 15 months.
Say this 19 billion naira now, what did they use maintain? So
Plane.
I don't know if the cost of the plane with the maintenance.
No, it's the maintenance, it's not the cost, it's just the
19
maintenance.
billion naira. You don't even reach 3 states yearly budget.
And
You
now
don't pass 3 states yearly budget. You are using 19
90
billion
billion
naira
naira, like
just
just for
for
maintenance of
15 months.
plane.
It's one year 3 months.
And now
Tinubu don reach 1 year 3 months now. You don reach 1 year 3 months. Just
imagine,
your
and
tenure
still
don
they
dey
are
use.
they are borrowing money, they are borrowing money, they are
I'm not
borrowing
telling na
money.
yesterday say this government no get plan for us. If you are not related to them, you no hope for anything. Now you know where you go find yourself.
Use 19 billion naira, use the maintain plane.
Whereas
never-
Nigeria are
They
suffering.
never maintain the feeding, they never maintain the infrastructure, they never maintain the hospital where don't they
You know the painful part
they
is
never
that
maintain all
they
that.
have this money and they are still borrowing money.
Wetin
It's for flexing
dey
now.
maintain inside that plane?
I know,
Wey make
understand.
am reach
They are
19 billion naira.
like
Shey they dey redecorate the plane? I no understand.
it's a honor to be a Nigerian
Which one?
president.
No. Stop it.
Like,
Stop it.
see, we are not ready to hold our leaders accountable for everything. That we just wanted to look over it and say that so far as they are still they get a come out from 3 square meter to 2 square meter. Some people they will come up for 2 square meter to 1 square meter. We are still living now, so we are not ready to hold them. So we just leave them so maybe they enjoy
It's
the
not
money.
1 billion, not 2 billion, 19
You're
billion.
talking, it's not even 1 million.
19.
No know if na fuel dem dey buy you.
Which of that
Abi dem dey change the blade. Or they change the stereo every
the
time.
seat. In case say person come visit
So
our
now they
president now.
sleep ni.
If person come visit our president now, may he see say Nigerian president they enjoy life. You're doing well.
Why you don't even do like
No,
why you not even
that is why I told you that Buhari have more human sympathy than the person that the present. See, Buhari, you go talk, people go shout, you will still hear reduce and small. After like 1 or 2 more, he go carry and go back to where he be before. So
why you not do
he go come down, he go go up. But this one, instead of it to come down, it's keep going up.
Like,
It's keep going up. So and
I
he's
will
living
still
with it.
say it.
He
I will keep
used
saying it.
he used billion naira to renovate the first lady's villa. He used another money for the vice president's homes in Lagos. He used another like
People they are still borrowing money on our
the hospital and roads and everything, the school everything
Like, I
is
don't
just
understand.
left untouched. Like
Wait, what baffle me is just the amount wey I dey hear, because I know how much 1 billion naira is. Talk less of 19 billion naira just to maintain private
yes,
plane.
maintenance. Yes.
It's even planes more than, I think they are more than one sef.
Yes.
Jesus. But
Yes.
this is alarming, I swear. I don't know
Like,
where
we are trying
actually
to
going
adjust to it. Whatever that is it, we are trying to adjust to it.
Adjust to what?
I don't think
because we are adjusting to it.
I don't think the European countries will use that such amount
To maintain
their planes. It's wrong.
What are they even maintaining in the place?
That's the advantage of being a Nigerian president.
Not be to warm the engine. Warm the engine.
And
change
every day
oil,
they want
change this thing.
na
You want them to
every
say
day.
na 1 billion they use one.
No, shey na every day
They need an expert. They need
MD.
an expert that will come and do it.
How much expert wan collect?
Is the
1
expert
billion.
Instead of them to get an expert that repair the national grid that keep collapsing all the time,
God will bless you.
they rather
All
look
the
for an
all the
expert.
all the roads
So that
that
they don't want the president to have a plane crash
all the
while
damaged
flying out.
roads.
that 19 billion naira, it will
It will
solve
go a long way.
it will solve big problems in at least
Not where the
5 to
Nigerian
6
government
states.
is.
Yes,
Not
now.
where Nigerian
5 to
government
6
is.
states.
Not where Nigerian government. What do you want them to suffer?
I'm talking
Their
about
children
road.
are supposed to fly outside the country. Their children are supposed to be schooling outside the country, and you expect them to suffer.
Most of them are using this. They are using these private jets for their own selfish interest. Because one, just imagine they want to go on a
First class every week.
family vacation now.
Retreat or
Everybody
anything.
carry their family. They use our own money. They suit their own
flex.
family.
If they want to travel from Abuja to Lagos they will use first class.
They will talk say they
No,
don't.
shebi they don get plane.
They won't get plane. If they want
Na
travel.
PJ.
That one is for
Na PJ now.
that one is for president. Now you don't go there now. This is for
God help us. Like me, I used to say, God help us in this Nigeria.
God will keep on
Okay,
helping us.
moving on. US places $25,000 bounty on fleeing Nigeria on murder trial. The United States of America has offered $25,000 reward for anyone who could provide it with information that could facilitate the arrest of a Nigerian, Olalekan Abimbola Olawusi, who is reportedly facing trial for the alleged murder of his child. Na kill na child. Punch Metro gathered from a statement credited to the supervisory Deputy US Marshal Don Freeman and obtained from the agency website on Monday that Olawusi has also been named among the 15 most wanted fugitives in the US.
Wow.
Wow, I don't know why person go leave your own country, go another country, where they create this kind of
You know,
murder.
So na him child dey kill now. Na him child dey kill.
you don't
But
forget
for
say
the fact that they put him part of the 15 most, he has been killing a lot. No be him only child he don kill.
It is a Nigerian policy and outside country US policy na the same. Even say make you just hit your child, say make your child call 911 on you.
Asa
You answer question
I
tire.
swear you be detained.
You answer question talk more say make you go your another man country now you won't go there.
You no even kill African, you no kill Nigerian, you go kill white. And you know say white go always take their own things very, very personal.
Personal, yes.
You go there, you go marry person
Child.
a citizen of that country. You can't go kill their own child.
No, but for you to be part of the 15 most wanted people there, that's not the only child he has
I even hear
actually.
say he don't get case.
He
Don't get case with
he
them
don
before.
get case already. For
He
him
get
to be
fraud
part
case, he
of
get so many
15
cases with them before. We can't go get this one again. Where we go get. That's why the government have to put that 25K
$1,000.
now only that 25,000 for Nigerian police.
One thing about Nigeria,
Don't do so
some
many
of them,
days now.
some of us that actually have the opportunity to travel, like they don't know the boundaries that they have. They cross many boundaries. There was one that was still in court case now that that was chatting a 14-year-old child online and even fly all the way to go and visit the child. The other one was there that come online that says that in Nigeria, a fellow Nigerian gang up together and then kidnap him. So we cross any boundaries. We go tell you say who you be. I beg now hustle. We don't say everybody wants to hustle and survive, but at the same time, you don't go to another man's country and then you just feel like you can misbehave. You can just misbehave. There's a whole lot of them that is just misbehaving, but some of those ones are not actually that. They just wanted to overlook it.
And those places they don't take rubbish.
They don't take rubbish.
In a government where their policy is
Where there
okay
is law.
and there's law.
There was this one that was on news the other time that was she's a Nigerian, also a police in US. It was like, Nigerian women, please, they say that I should send this message to you guys. You please stop coming to report your husband to the, we are tired of it. They say they are tired. Before a white man is going to go to the extent of saying that please don't bring your husband, you two should go and settle it. It's like they're already tired. So we cross any border, we cross any boundary. If you like, line them with bold red, we don't go send you, we go cross
and something about the US. You see this man who they define now.
and they will catch him.
They go
With
For
this
US.
money, with this amount of
forget
money.
about money.
No,
Except if you no travel from that country.
Even a fellow Nigerian will bring
Forget
him out.
about money.
A fellow Nigerian will bring him out.
I don't even think that guy is in that country again, because for them to be put a bounty on his head, he should be definitely be somewhere outside that country, or in a distant place far from their city, because many US marshal they use $25,000
Look
they
for
find
someone.
person. Ah,
I said
they
fellow
need
Nigerian
that
will
guy.
bring him out. A fellow Nigerian will bring him out.
Nigerians sef go sell am.
We are not a good people, but we just
When you get money,
we will
Okay,
just be
wait,
praying for a good
it's
government.
back.
you go tell me say they find person now, they can't put $25,000 on top of the person here, you can't ask, you can't tell me say this
That's
person
there you go
keep
start to
person.
dey calculate how much you go exchange am for Nigeria.
You tell me say this person keep person, this person I go think twice now. I go sit down and think. I go first call person for Naija far. How much be dollar now?
The
tell
land
me,
wey you go buy, one,
Let's
the
confirm
type of car wey you go buy, how you go change your life. Well,
no be
Nigeria,
to collect that money comot for US, comot there go Nigeria go build house, come after 1 year come go back again, everything don settle now.
God, we are not just a good
No be
people.
to
We are
Why
not.
will you say we are not good people? Everybody wants to survive, my dear.
We still have to survive in the wrong
You
way.
do anything to
How
survive.
would you have to do
No,
It's
anything
not
to
as if the
survive?
government is providing
No,
for you or anything. You do anything to survive.
Even if you want to do anything, having the opportunity alone to travel out, you're supposed to at least behave in your best behavior, not to just cross any. In Nigeria, you can do anything and get away with it.
But I'm sure this one killing is child. It's not for money.
Even if it is not for money, at least there are policies everywhere. You can't use the one in Nigeria, then you go to
Another
Cotonou
country.
or Benin Republic, and then you think that you can just misbehave because you are from Nigeria. You have to,
everywhere e dey happen. No be for Nigeria, how many years old girl put something inside pepper soup, e dey
that
happen.
is it.
Everything dey happen everywhere.
Nigeria is just is the leader, the kind of person we are. That is how we are receiving our leader back to back.
There was even there was
They don't do am for leader. They can't. They do am for their fellow people.
there wasn't
That is it now.
there was a
They
content I
don't do
saw
am for
online.
their leader. Make they don't do am for our fellow people now.
This guy was like, how can you be in Nigeria that is living outside country and then you'll be scared to bring someone when there's vacant in your place of work, because you'll be scared to even call a fellow Nigerian, hello, abeg, they get vacant like this. So
They will not backstab you.
because they're going to backstab you. They're going to make sure that you leave that position for them so that they can enter. So you can imagine the character of Nigeria. We are not adjusting to it, so we don't even want to adjust to the fact that we need to learn and unlearn. We just wanted to swallow it.
Okay, moving on. Naira may weaken to 1,993 naira per $1, says reports. The naira is forecasted to depreciate to 1,993 naira against the United States dollar by 2028, posing a significant challenge to Nigerian pharmaceutical industry, particularly in importing essential medical devices. A new report by BMI, a Fitch Solutions subsidiary, has revealed. In the report titled Weak Naira and Structural Challenges to Constrain Nigeria Medical Device Market Growth, BMI projected that despite an anticipated rebound in the economy, Nigeria medical device sector will face operational and demand challenges in the near term.
Now be saying.
I think it was 2 weeks ago or a week ago when this dollar issue came out, which they says dollar don't
It's
enter
more than
17.
2 weeks now.
More than 2 weeks. For that broadcast show, I talk say Nigeria go see get a stage, see dollar go see enter 2,000, because the way things are even going itself, we no fit imagine. But just imagine now, you talk say before so time dollar go see enter 19.
It remains 7 naira may
So by next
And just imagine
you
that
go rise
period.
by next
Imagine that period where dollar is now 2,000. Wetin how much money? Wetin money no get value again, because
no,
if you
it's
go
not that
market
money
say you
no
wan
get
buy,
value. Nigerian money no get value again.
you no fit carry 10,000 naira go market say you wan buy. Na small nylon
small
like this.
nylon pay you.
carry
If
come
you
out.
see this nylon wey dem dey sell sugar 5 naira, 50 naira, 100 naira or 1 cup of sugar, that black small nylon
Nigerian money no get value again.
at all.
Even if you like, may you get like 5 million naira. Say you dey use that, you dey use that
within a month or 2 months.
You go finish.
Like
Because the more you think that okay, this 5 million is for a saving, you are saving it one side, then you are working. Okay, the minimum wage they are talking about is 70,000 naira that they want to start paying, and then you have 5 million naira in one side, and then you think that you are earning 70,000 naira that you are going to balance and what 70,000 will finish, and you enter saving.
if you are not careful.
Even if you are careful, when family is there, transportation is high, foodstuff is high, clothing is high, to rent apartment is high. See, you just live, you spend 70 within a week, which a week a week is even too much. Within 3 days.
3 days paying.
Within 3 days.
8 days or 2. Enter market.
Let me just give them hope.
How much is one bag of rice?
3 days you can spend 70,000 and then you go enter, because within 1 year, I don't even think you can even make up to 5 million naira with that 70,000 naira that you are collecting. You can't even save,
except if you don't want to spend, and there's no way you not spend.
Okay, no spend now. You just sleep off. Then the next thing is 6 feet. No spend.
Now I don't go chop.
You have to feed the family. Imagine a family of 6 now. They collect 70,000 naira. You go buy rice, half bag of rice. How much be half bag?
Like that's like 40 to 50K for half bag.
I don't have anything to say.
Okay, let's move on. NFPCL ends 24 trillion naira fuel imports, buys from Dangote refinery. The Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited has stopped importing refined petrol products and is now off-taking fuel from the Dangote Petroleum Refinery and other local refineries. Thank God, at last. No, they frustrated these guys to really accept this, to be sincere.
They also frustrated those people that actually wanted to buy
these guys really accept
import now.
No, it's a good development, because if we keep spending money, taking this our money that we are making from this country now, we are taking it outside. We are enriching those one outside. It's better for us to bring it into the country. Even though now one person the money they go to, at least
you go know say yesterday news that actually said that they wanted to increase this importation of fuel. They want to increase the money to something like 3 trillion naira. So they wouldn't have wanted to accept to the term of this, because they will still feels like the imported one is going to be cheaper for them to just go and then get it. So everything has to work hand in hand for now.
It's a good development, because one, we will be proud to say we have our own refinery that we are using to refine our own crude oil. And 2, the cost of transportation now in importing these things now, we have to charge that out, because government will come tomorrow and tell us say they use 5 billion naira do transport of fuel go and come for 1 year. Now all those things they don't fit come outside tell us say we use some money in transport crude oil.
If government they come money for us, they go just like say we know sabi calculation.
Even if Dangote is being enriched in this process now, at least now you don't start one refinery. Tomorrow, if you hear say now that Dangote don't build and that one for another place, so that one self could reduce. I think this refinery, I don't even know where it is for Nigeria.
There's no need for you to search for that one.
Because if you did not, we go need one for east. We go also need one for west. Where we go say this thing go dey easy. Cost of transportation go reduce. Maybe say person will go north now, go buy fuel.
Transportation
and everything.
There is no way.
So if you have three the local zone for Nigeria, it will really help us, and God will help us, yeah. And God will also help him.
God will help the government. He says we should pray for our government. God will help the government.
You pray for yourself first. Don't pray for
the government. Pray for this government. They go see money check.
I've been pray for yourself first.
They need. They pray for them. They are
even if you want to cause them, they will still see money to eat. So
that's just
small time. When they give them small cost, like 2 or 3.
Even if you still they give them, their life still they go.
Pray for them for money. More cost them.
It just feel like Kama has nothing on them. They are unshakable. They are unshakable. They know they shake. If you like,
when you pray for them for money, when you cause them for afternoon,
so you go balance.
They you know they work.
Okay, moving on to today's top story from Vanguard. Value of unsold goods rises to 357.6% to 1.24 trillion naira, says man. Value of unsold goods rises 357.6% to 1.24 trillion naira, says man. The declining purchasing power of consumers has led to a 357.57% rise in inventory of unsold finished products of manufacturers in Nigeria to 1.27 trillion naira in the second half of 2024, compared to 271 billion naira recorded in the same period last year. And no be our fault now,
You know
as e
say
take increase.
once you don produce something, you don produce am for like most of these companies dey go like produce
A
wetin dem go
lot.
sell for next year. They for don produce am down,
Exactly.
and after producing all these things down, cost of this thing come go high. Most of them go see say make dem use this opportunity increase those ones wey don dey unsold,
Whereas
so
they will not be able to sell
They
it.
no look say people no get money. Now they won't
they
cut
go
the
increase
access
am.
to the
Whereas
one.
they will not be able to sell it after increasing.
So Nigeria,
So all those things go come dey affect this sef dey part of thing wey dey affect the economy. Imagine something dey rise, we call percentage na 100, something don rise reach 356, that's times 3 of the
No, it was
percentage.
271 before, as at of last year. By this
Imagine
time last year,
something wey suppose dey
but now
100%
it's 350,
don dey move times 3 of
357.
100%.
That is 100,
Yeah,
like
don
plus
dey move.
100 more. Okay, moving on. EFCC summons foreigners guest over naira spraying at Kano wedding. Na sha dey all this Kano.
No,
Like, I
normal.
asked one question. So far we are like, naira is being banned here from
from Spain.
Nigeria, they banned naira from spraying. Why will they ban naira and they don't ban dollar?
No, it's we
And
are we are we are using naira in the country. So the only note we should be recognizing most in this country
Is dollar.
is
it's
naira,
naira.
because it's our own currency. It's our own
Okay.
currency we
So
are
So they
why
using.
just
are
wanted
they
to show.
now
They
banning
want to show
the
respect.
spraying?
No, we have to respect our own.
There's a way.
This thing you can't do it in the US also.
You can't
You can't
spray.
do
You
it.
can't spray dollar in the
There was
US.
You
this
can't
time.
spray dollar in
You can't
US.
spray dollar
You
in the
can't even
US.
write on it.
In US,
Definitely you
Yes.
can't
If you
squeeze
write
it.
on it, they are going to reject it. They won't take
You
it.
can't squeeze it also. If you go to a mall and you want to get something and your money is squeezed, the cashier will tell you exactly for you to straighten your money very well, because you can't even give them a
like
squeeze
that.
money. You can't give them a squeeze money. The money, that's why most of this the EU now, they've done this thing on their notes that their money no fit spray. Like they are now using polymer.
Okay.
They're now using money. That's why we even made Nigeria start using polymer. We started using polymer
And it was the fake one.
from 5 naira to this thing.
And it was the fake one that they use.
If we move this polymer from this, it stopped at 15 naira. If we increase it to 1,000 naira, to be a Nigeria note to be very nice. We will not be able to fold the note again. But still yet,
Nigeria will fold anything foldable.
no, apart from that, but the money will still look neat. But it's just that I don't know the kind of material we are using. If
They
you check
use the
our
fake
15
one.
naira
That
very
is
well,
why
that one needs to, the way it's
it used
displayed,
to wash.
especially that 15 naira, it
It
fades a
will
lot.
wash.
It fades. It's only the only one you will see that will last ever.
There was this comedian that actually bring out 4,000 $400. That it was like he can't make use of it. He can't, because first one was, there was a mark, a tiny mark in it. It was rejected. The other one was just mark, and then they can't collect it.
And those kind of money,
So
you only take it back to the bank.
Nigeria is actually trying to implement that policy so that the naira should not be used anyhow. Because the way we use naira in Nigeria, well, they will give you change like this. You yourself, you'll be like,
What is
see
this?
this one, no get virus.
May they go Catholic church.
Especially those that are selling fish.
I don't want to mention them already.
Especially those that are selling fish. If they give you money, that the hand they use to cut fish, they will just take it like that and they give it to you. The money will now start
Smelling.
the smell alone is just something that you can't
Even for church sef, they don't do offering. You know, the person know they squeeze money for offering.
Yes, so
I
They
don't want
squeeze
they
am.
will
I don't want person that is sitting close to me
to
to
see
see
the
it.
amount I'm dropping.
But the problem is that those ones are, I think it's because of those ones that are actually on cameras and others. Because some people where even they village, they don't even know, say government don't even ban the fire, they make they know the spray now. Because if you still go village now, you go meet wedding now, you will see
Like this.
You will see that they go, they spray money, and those ones they don't.
Now because of this the video cast, you say the
Now
video
because of
cast.
the video cast, there are still some people that are out there now that they don't even know that this policy has already been in place. They say village now, any wedding they come and money 10 naira, they go just they spray. It's because those ones that I think that everybody should be aware of it, that the way they are treating naira in Nigeria is nothing to take home about.
They want to show that
they
they
go
have
use sellotape. Some people 10 naira,
yes, now
500 naira cut. You go look for another 500 naira where is it? But even if not the old 500 or the new 500, you go jam them together. You see.
You measure them.
Yeah, some people even like the first part is that some people are spraying fake money.
That was
Fake money. Like
it's not even just be spraying. No. Some people are using fake money to buy something.
yes, if you are not careful, sir.
Nigeria will just
Nigeria na country where you go see different type of techniques.
Well, I swear.
You go feel like say make you cry sometimes. Sometimes you just
this
like
brain, they're supposed to use it on something better. Now lie now all this make sure they scam. Make sure they do all this corrupting stuff.
Most of the ones we get the innovative brain, they don't come carry them come out.
Like seriously, what do you expect now?
Yeah, Italy go come, go carry them come out.
If you have the opportunity,
so what do you expect?
And for them to even come back, they will just be like, well,
because they're not making use of them. Yeah, that's why they're okay.
They'll just lower their standard. You go be like, say, may you work for a company, and then you be like, I have this idea. This is where it's school. We that have been here, we tell you that we don't know.
Sometimes I go see China go they do juju. I go India and China. I go look see these people, even their juju said they use and they improve their country. You see Indians use their native herb. So, in the world now, India is number one when it comes to pharmaceutical drugs and everything, because they decided to use their
Nigeria now.
They decided to use their native discipline.
So we have the job where they do good things. China, Clinical Limited.
China,
Nigeria
Indians.
I see China.
India, now they produce most.
China, they use their own. They focus on technology.
If you go around that Ogun State in Songo side, you just see their company line up
now only Ogun State go interchange. You go see them. Go interchange.
They will come in, they will bring their ideas, they will make money from it, but we now
now because they talk nonsense on social media. Now we know when they sit down with
they talk to my country like that, you be great again.
So people they will use the way they get use and the pickpocket.
You go better for you. Like
you get one small talent. So many use and well. Use and go they do bad things.
I say bad thing. Maybe they do corrupt. Maybe they steal. Maybe they do everything. That's why we know for this idea. We don't get better thing for this idea. Okay, let's move on. Peter Obi donates 60 million naira to Peter Varsity School of Nursing in Anambra. The former governor of Anambra State and the presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 election, Mr. Peter Obi, has extended his generous donations to educational institutions across the country, with a donation of 60 million naira to Peter University and School of Nursing in Anambra State. That is nice of him, but may you reach everywhere. May not be like Anambra and he stay.
No, it's not just Anambra alone. He has been doing it. He even went to one nursing school in Kogi State that he actually donated money. And he even in the football academy, he has sent a whole lot of kids to go and play football, different type of them. And if you're going to come out on social media and be like,
this one has not done anything.
Peter has not done anything, there's a whole lot of people that is going to come out that you don't know. He has helped and continue. He went to this school that's most outside country that most of African countries are actually, and then he still donated money, and he has been doing that. So imagine that he is now on seat and then he's the president. Well, I am blessed.
May we vote for this man 2027. May we see waiting and watch.
Sometimes I just sit and imagine. I wish this man was on that seat. We should just see what he has to do.
What people up to in and hope.
Because we've seen what we have seen now.
It is not be Tinubu don.
Even after he didn't still win. You can still imagine the work that he has still been doing around.
How many has President Tinubu Bola Ahmed Tinubu done?
You're talking about, what about the opponent?
Now.
What about the opponent? How many has he done? It's not just to be there and be tackling the president that
you
he's
not do this, you not do that.
But
you've not done anything in particular.
And sometimes we miss opportunity because of the kind of people we are. Because
I don't blame them. As we 5,000 and I carry them.
It's not even the matter of
now we the innocence now we they suffer.
If someone was like there's tragedy, the president he has come to share his tragedy with us because that he saw the vision. He has trained for 30 years to come and so trained for what? He built Lagos, so he has come to build the entire Nigeria.
He built Lagos, he colonized Lagos.
Please don't even go there because
that man is the richest landlord in Africa. The property he has in Lagos alone.
President
Tinubu.
Not even in Lagos alone. All the 36 states.
Property he has in Lagos alone.
In the 36 states.
He owns Lagos. The only property he has in Lagos is even more than the residents we have. You know how many places for Lagos they don't turn to his streets road. This one a road, this one a road, this one a house, this one a property.
I don't understand. Does he even actually come to even save Nigeria, or he comes to stay?
Oriental Hotel, na him get am. This one, na him get am. This one, na him get am. Almost everything wey concern Lagos, he hand dey inside.
And all those things is not even ready to even take a penny from all those money that
and you still want to become the president. Sit down and enjoy your money.
Just to use it to at least build some part of Nigeria that he knows.
See, that's they can't use it as government property.
Oh yeah.
They can't use it as government property. They demolish
it can't be used. It's president property.
You want to demolish your president property. You go explain that.
If they demolish like 1, 2, 3 out of everything, she be saying that 33 gets. If they demolish like 1 to 5,
mostly the 36 states, because if you're going to talk about the northern side, he has so much. Not what?
This is the reason why a minister or a commissioner will leave a post and also want to fight for a government post, because they believe once they're in that government position,
they have the power.
They have the power for anything. You can't come after them. Most of all these people, government politicians, government workers, EFCC are always coming after. Are those ones that have resigned from a particular post and they don't have any other post they are doing. If you check it very well, I've never seen when EFCC comes to reign a sitting governor or a sitting minister or they will not come after you at that period because they believe you have the power to fight it on that seat. But once they see that you don't step down, you have been resigned for social place, you are no longer the minister, you are no longer the governor, that time you always get out to come after person.
A whole lot of social media is seeing what Peter Obi is doing. Unless the person that feels like Nigeria is not their place, is not supposed to move forward. It's the person that is still going to come out and condemn what he's doing, because I didn't see anything since he didn't win, and then he has been on one visit to another, donating and.
I will urge him to come out again, because if he comes out again, all of us were ready for him.
Even if we are going to vote for him, it's still the same way that they are going to
forget voting. That this time now we don't know who go
this
win.
This time
they don't already know who is going to win.
Exactly, they don't know who go win.
Imagine yesterday
we dey vote, we dey disturb ourselves.
Imagine yesterday now that the MC Oluomo is now in charge of people that are going to be distributing the electoral material. What is going to happen in that?
They don't know who go win.
Now when they don't put him now as president of NURTW, he don't become the national now.
We go wait till 2031.
So now he has another right to rule.
Exactly.
They don't give him one kind of privilege.
If Peter Obi did not stand his ground, forget.
I say we go wait till 2031.
Wetin go solve for 2031 go solve. Which one you go? Don't tell me that. Wetin go solve go solve. Which one you go wait?
So you know that will make it like 8 years that he has been ruled. So he can just step down.
This one will step down.
He must now. They always love to use 2 tenure for themselves. So after 2 tenure,
see if time permits this our president, he go use like 3, he go use 4. Forget. You know say he don't do before.
I tell you, I say this man.
You know say he don't do before. He don't rest.
Now only 4
because
years.
He supposed to rest. He don't do before now. He don't do before now.
He just wanted to benefit of what he has been sacrificing for the past 30 years. of his life, because most of those ones are coming and going. It's just as if that he has been their backbone. Now it's his turn. Nigeria says it's turn up.
You know your way he talk say. You know your way he talk say Emilio come. He has been. This is not like something we don't plan out since.
He has been mapping everything out now. It's not just as if that he come out from nowhere and then he says that yes, it's my turn. He has been planning it because he knows that there's no.
They don't see person who go do the next 4 years.
Nigeria is just like a table tennis playing go this side.
Okay, let's move on. US adds Nigerian man to 15 most wanted list for child murder. Offer $25,000 reward.
They're still going to talk about that one. Okay. Yeah, he needed to be. My fellow Nigerian will bring him out.
Okay, let's move on. Tinubu policy approach to governance killing Nigeria. Atiku insists. The former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has insisted that President Bola Tinubu's economic policy and approach to governance were killing Nigeria. He said the president should focus on solving this problem rather than attacking the opposition, which is not in the saddle. Yeah, that's actually right, though.
It's right to his own sense, because all these things, I believe they are all propaganda. When we did there on our own time too, we said all these things. Because any opposition party always want to bring something out that won't favor the other party.
Okay.
Well, what he said is a good observation. But why is he bringing all this up now? It's one of the questions we need to ask too. Because one, everybody knows say within Tinubu's policy and his governance is really killing so many people. So many people have even lost their life out of so many situations they've gone to. Some no dey chop again, some no get where they live again, like
kidnapping and all that.
Everything has gone far, because now wetin we dey face for this country na don pass wetin one person wan come dey tell us. We know already. We know what we are going through already.
So there was this stranger that was
just come out and tell us Tinubu government it's not about Tinubu government. What are we doing as a leader? Everybody wey don put for this post, minister of this or minister of that, are they really working? Because every time we dey mention Tinubu's name is the head. He has played this thing out to so many people. Are they really doing their jobs?
It's because it's opponents now. So he wants to have some evidence that he wants to use to be tackling that. Then the next thing he's going to come out and be like, if I told you people vote me that day, all this won't be happening. Now some people are just there's a new terrorists that just emerged in Northern. I
swear, if they vote for that Atiku, probably this one wey Tinubu sef dey do na the small one. Na go suffer time.
That is in Tinubu tenure that this one has arisen now. Another tenure is in North that is like you all that are being placed there. What are you doing? The government in that place. You say everything Tinubu this, everything Tinubu that. Even we ourselves, everybody just go. We will just go and drink
this Nigeria. Okay, let's move on to what is trending. Man writes to Lagos State government to fire a nurse for saying the state smells. Abeg o.
Well, I don't think it's our own opinion, because now we need to respect our own opinion. If you don't see something, maybe say she believes she needs to talk about.
The question is, does Lagos really smell?
Yes, Lagos smells.
No talk am again. When they mention smell, Lagos, if you go there like this, I swear it's very risky for your health.
Exactly. So it's not.
She want to mention those places. It's not that Lagos.
It's not just.
She put the Lagos like she generalized.
Are they inside bus?
70% of Lagos smells.
Are they inside bus? Person wey near you, if he raise up in hand like
you go vomit straight up.
You know wetin they call boom, bam, bata boom.
You just hit you. Yoruba go say omba.
They just hit you like say tomorrow no day. I'm now passing up beside all those drainage in Lagos. You just be like, God, you have to cover your nose, because
like it's dangerous for the head. That's what they call this
person is just wanting to shift away from the fact that actually Lagos stink. It's not just smelling, no, stink. If you walk from that side from Ojota down to my to Ikorodu, oh my goodness. Even those ones that they call the best city, VI, Lekki or whatsoever, all these places smell. all those lawmakers, they came to carry those bin. Imagine leaving a bin for complete 1 month. You now no go come carry am. If they start to dey pack this thing, that entire street, that entire estate, you know that there's lawman somewhere packing dustbin, and then the smell alone, you can even if you like cover your nose from that, you go still dey perceive the smell, and the smell no be for here. So is the government of that of Lagos to like, okay, those people that urinate on the road, there's a public place that you can see all those messed up place where they shit, where they urinate and all that in the street marketplace sef, you can't even walk by without even seeing dirty, where someone will put some food that someone is going to be eating on top of draining. Please now.
Yeah, I with what the lady said, I don't think what she said
There's
is
nothing wrong
true.
with it though.
There's nothing
There's
wrong in
nothing
it
wrong with it.
now.
It's her own opinion.
She's
I
saying
don't
the
even I don't
honest
think
truth.
Lagos State government even have the right to even relieve her of her duty,
Let,
because
let,
one,
let, let, let
Why
me
we
that
don't she
that's if she's working
it
under.
is her right to
No,
say,
no,
because
no,
she's a health practitioner.
no. It's
It's
her
her
right.
right to
It's
say
it's
it.
her right. One, if she's working under the Lagos State government, if it's in their contract not to blaspheme where he or she, someone is working here, we can say, okay, oh, it's wrong for the Lagos State constitution, or if it's not in a contract, because these things are contract jobs. If
let
if
me
if
shock you
if in
once.
your appointment is stated that you don't need to blaspheme where you are working, oh, and maybe that's what this man has seen that made him work for the Lagos
He's
State
just
government.
he's just trying to shift that. Everybody, everyone is supporting what the lady said. Let me tell you something. I was one day in Aja, the place I was staying. Do you know that the water that was pumping out, it's so reddish, like you can't even pour it on your body direct, because your hair, your body, your everything in your body is going to start looking red. Imagine water in Aja estate for that matter. The water is so red.
No, no, no. I understand your point too, but let's put it in a sense whereby you are working for a company. Let's use this instance. You are working for a company that sells water, and XYZ water company, something like that. Okay, let me use that instance now. And you come out to the public and say, this water is tasteless. So it's tasty and it's not good for the health. And you know you are working under those people. And you come out to the public and say this thing about you don't expect the company to still retain you in that same job. But if you look at into your contract, and we see that, okay, well, there's no issue in you talking about, it's your own opinion, and you don't have the right to blaspheme, or some people might see it as treason. You are talking bad about your country,
The
you
thing
can see
that
it
is
as treason.
actually
Yeah.
holding us in Nigeria is because we don't want it to hold people accountable. Okay, there was this food that make company that produce. A lady just came out and says that this tomato paste you guys are making is too sugary, and then it's not good for health. Do you know that this lady was charged to court because they feel like it's already tarnishing the image of that company? Instead of you to actually do better, reduce the sugar intake in it, and then try to make it easy for the consumers to take. You feel like what that person is going to turn is going to stop people. Why don't you just make the better one? Because
No,
we are not ready to take the accountable. Anyone that can just open a mini company and says that I'm producing this thing, oh yeah, I'm producing it. It's either it's good or it's not good, because you just feel like we wanted to make money out of it. Trying
yeah,
to call out Lagos is like you're trying to let them know. Everybody is saying it. It's not just only her. Everyone comes out to say it. So it's not for her. It's not. It's saying it because you expect the government to pick attention to it, and then try to clear some drainage that needed to be cleared. Ban some this place. This place is not for a public urination or whatever. Because the more you keep on urinating in a certain place, that place is going to continue smelling. That place is going to continue smelling. And in a marketplace, you can't actually be sitting close to where they are dumping refuge. And then in that Yanopaja side, this is Ilepo. This is where they are dumping refuge. Look at market here. People are still saying in front of that place, selling stuff to people. This thing has to be taken to caution. The government has to do something to it. Lucky for her, thank God for the man called her out. She already got an appointment for her to, if there is any alert that she was being sacked from her place, she can send her CV to email so that she can travel out of the country and then continue her studies there. Someone has already offered her that. And this It's not, she's not lying. If I thought she's lying, someone would have said, be like, why would you say such a thing? Lagos is actually smelling and it's stinking. You be in the bus, the entire place, people that is there with you, with almost body odor. A driver will just wake up in the morning, no bath, no brushing of teeth. You don't carry motor put for street, you don't start to the drive. And if you sit close to this kind of people, you just look as if that, is it a competition of smelling who smells the most or what?
No,
There's an award now for who smells the most.
In Lagos,
And
is it in
they give award.
no, you don't understand. Like the pain in it, because going out when it's raining. Imagine going out when it's raining. All this drainage will just flow out of the gutter, and then they will just the water will not even be able to flow away, and the whole place wow. It gives so much phobia to see those deaths around. The phobia in it is me that I hate. That is why I hate going out when it's raining, because the death that you're going to see, you don't even know if you're using your leg to pack shit or all those deaths and all that.
God help us in this Nigeria. Okay, guys, thank you for joining us on the Breakfast Show today. I've been your host, Bisola. Be sure to join us again tomorrow. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more news and updates on global entertainment news. Have a blessed day. Bye.
Bye.